NHL Players by the Decade, Patrick Roy. Patrick Roy is one of the greatest goalies of all time. He played for 11 years with the Montreal Canadiens and 8 years with the Colorado Avalanche. Roy won 4 Stanley Cups, 2 with each franchise. Roy emerged as a star in the 1986 playoffs, where he led the Canadiens to an unexpected Stanley Cup title and won the Conn Smythe Trophy. At 20 years old, he became the youngest Conn Smythe winner ever. The Canadiens won the Adams Division in 1987-88 and 88-89, but lost to the Calgary Flames in the Stanley Cup Finals. Roy won the Jennings Trophy for fewest goals against in the league in 87, 88, and 89. In 1989 and 1990, he won the Vezina Trophy as best goalie in the league. In 1991-92, Roy won the Vezina and Jennings Trophy, but the Canadiens were swept by the Boston Bruins in the second round of the playoffs. Roy led the Montreal Canadiens to the 1993 Stanley Cup, beating the LA Kings in 5 games. Patrick Roy played his last game for the Canadiens on December 2nd, 1995. Roy was in net during Montreal's worst home game in franchise history, an 11-1 loss to the Detroit Red Wings. When Mario Tremblay pulled Roy in the middle of the second period, Roy stormed past him and told Canadiens president Ronald Corey, "It's my last game in Montreal." 4 days after the incident, the Canadiens traded Roy to the Colorado Avalanche. This trade turned out to be one of the worst trades in NHL history. In his first season with the Colorado Avalanche, Roy was named a finalist for the Vezina and helped backstop the Avalanche to their first Stanley Cup. Roy was a large part of the Avalanche-Red Wings rivalry. They met in the playoffs 5 times from 1996 to 2002. The Avalanche won in 96, 99, and 2000. Red Wings won in 97 and 2002. In 2000-2001, Roy's Avalanche won the President's Trophy for best regular season record. Roy's Colorado Avalanche beat Brodeurs New Jersey Devils in 7 games in the 2001 Stanley Cup Finals. Patrick Roy is the second winningest regular season goalie in NHL history with 551 wins. Roy sets some records that may never be broken. He has played the most playoff games of any goaltender with 247. He also has the most playoff wins in NHL history with 151 playoff wins. Patrick Roy has won the most Conn Smythe trophies of any player with 3. Patrick Roy is without a doubt one of the greatest goalies of all time. Some may argue that he is the greatest goalie of all time because of his playoff success. This is why Patrick Roy is a player who represents a decade. Next on NHL Players by the Decade, Jaromir Jagr.